And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. And for Washington, Sarr out there with Whitmore. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Whitmore up top. Pass to Sarr. Nailed from three-point land.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Cheers.
What's up, Daniel?
Good on the three ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Whitmore. At the elbow, it's Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. The shot, no good. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Williamson. Another shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the... urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside, Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the inside. And the basket by McCollum.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
New Orleans moving the ball around. A shot by Messi, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Middleton. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones finds Williamson. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 1. At the elbow, it's Czar. Pass to Middleton. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
The offensive rebound, kicks it out to Williamson. That 3 off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Jones. Good, nice job down low.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Middleton outside. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. This one for 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards leading by 3. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Scooped up. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field. Just under the 50% mark. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Middleton outside. The Wizards with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hawkins passes to Looney. He sinks the 11-footer.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
That one good for 2.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
The shot by Looney, no good. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Koulibaly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
McCollum's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Alvarado. Nothing on the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Kevon Looney. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Queen and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McCollum right side. And Looney sends it back. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Four on the clock. Smart finds Olynyk. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Olynyk's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Poole. Still scoreless.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Smart wide open. He fires. Kicks it out to McCollum. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Williamson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
A three-pointer is right on target. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Left side, George. And a wide open look for McCollum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Olynyk dishes to McCollum. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Williamson. Pass to Poole. Fires the three. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to McCollum. Kispert wide open. He fires. The Wizards with another miss. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-3 run. They grab their own miss. Here's Queen. The three from Poole. Buries the long-range jumper. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well. And he knows how to execute.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Wizards, Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. And Middleton subbed in for Kispert. New Orleans on D. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's Whitmore with the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Washington trailing. Inside, here's Middleton, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Washington shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. It's up a 3. That one's good. That'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in. And Hawkins subbed in for Jordan Poole. Shot to stop the run. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
What's going on, Ashton? Make sure you sub.
Kispert
If you ain't
finds
subbed
Whitman.
already.
Back to Kispert. Middleton for three. No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made two shots.
Good evening.
What's up, Trey?
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And Queen gets it to go. Wizards shooting 41% for the game. They get a hand on it. Kispert with it. Looking on Jones. Rockets hits. Pulls up on the wing, and they pick up
Oh, that
two.
was good, dude.
New Orleans has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. The shot by Hawkins. No good.
Pelicans.
To the middle. Takes it down to Middleton. Lets the three fly.
Ooh, right in my motherfucking mouth.
Can't do it much better.
Wow,
than
Watson
that.
got
Right before
shooters.
the clock expired.
What a
Wizards
way
got
to seize
shooters.
momentum. Can
Them
it
motherfuckers
carry
got
over
shooters.
into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Wizards got,
So
you got
that'll be it for the
shooters over
first
there.
half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards out front as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Zion only got 5. Trey Johnson balling a little bit. Got to turn it up for Zion. Let me get the big veteran.
And if you're just
Let me get him my coaching bag. Beers, I need you to run this thing for me. I don't really fuck with Jordan Poole, but he got a banger. I'm gonna wait on Jordan Poole to go with the original guys. But Herb, swap them now. Herb Jones, Herb Small. Hawkins can shoot. Take him out though. I'm gonna put one man in. Okay. See, small forward. I'm taking him up, put Zion in there. That's what Quinn. He a rookie. He ain't really polished yet. I'm gonna go with Zion 4. I'm gonna put Messi back out there. Put Trey at the 3. Put Trey at the 3.
joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pelicans trail by 3. They've got Sarr. Cam Whitmore is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shooters.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Down low. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And it's Whitmore missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Over there.
So it'll be Trey Murphy shooting.
If Zion comes to play,
and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
They got a nice score. They got some players over there. Zion coming to play there, have a dynasty.
Second half rolling along now.
They got all the
pieces.
They got everything they need.
Pass to Middleton.
They got the 2 wings. So Trey Murphy. Murphy and the other dude. They got their shooter in Hawkins. They got Fears at the point guard. They got Zion at the 4. They got Messi.
Here's Sarr. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got his 6th rebound on the night.
All of the Zion ball moves.
New Orleans moving it around. Jones for three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. And it's Whitmore missing. And the Pelicans with the possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. Don't push the tempo as much as you allow.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Fires the 3. They get it again. Nisi. For the 3. And it's Williamson missing. Wizards trail by 3. In the corner, Middleton with it. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Fires from 14, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Whitmore. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 5. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Middleton with it. Back to McCollum. Here's Whitmore. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Nisi. Here's Jones from outside the arc. He's off on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Williamson right side. Over Whitmore. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
McCollum kicks to Middleton. Back to McCollum. And it's off from 3-point range. New Orleans leading by 4. Williamson left side. Second chance shot. Nisi's shot is good. Nisi's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Ball's not loose. Stolen by Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Song. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're looking to attack in transition every time.
It's tired. He didn't put up the mean Alvarado garbage and shit. This one. I don't even let Sadiq play yet. Sadiq can ball. I got that big white boy that he drafted. See what he got.
Down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. George is checked in for Cam Whitmore. Coulibaly comes in for Sarr. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for McCollum.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Carries it from 3-point range.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Williamson finds Jones. From the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards. 104 left in the 3rd. Launches it. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Missing with them threes.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
Jones looking for an opening. They get the rebound. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pelicans leading by 5. And that one, good.
Jones
has got 9.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. With 1 on the clock. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Pelicans on top, up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so McCollum will bring it out for Washington. 7-point differential on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Jose Alvarado. Hawkins is out there with Bay. Then there's Jordan Poole. Knocked away. The Wizards shooting 43% from the floor. Here's McCollum, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. No one covering.
Really giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Poole on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
McCollum kicks to Smart. That's in. Coming out to assist from McCollum.
Washington got
Marcus Smart will not let that last three go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first one falls, and Washington making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage.
Wow, that was garbage. Garbage. She played for Golden State. He was trash.
Of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Pass to McCollum, and Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Holmes. Olynyk has the open look, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 6. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Back to McCollum. Fires for 3. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And the next one puts him.
Oh man, that's a veteran.
In the bonus.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick three. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Queen. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Olynyk. Now Holmes. Shoots the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Hawkins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Koulibaly. Defended by Looney. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good for the Wizards. Saunders checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Cam Whitmore comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Middleton subbed in for Koulibaly. He hits both from the strike. Wizards trail by 10. Hawkins against McCollum. And they call a foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
Here's Williamson, and he makes good on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Middleton, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williamson, the pass to Hawkins. Williamson kicks to Hawkins. Over Whitmore. Rebound by the Wizards. In the corner, Middleton with it. Drops in the tray.
How smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Williamson from long range. Great D that time for Middleton. A three from McCollum. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williamson, the pass to Hawkins. Looney with it. Over to the left wing. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 6 here in this quarter. Wizards trail by 9. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That fall. Nice feed that time for McCollum.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead
goes in.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out.
If that man come to play, Pelicans have a nice ass squad.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Zion Williamson.
You look at the energy he brought on both
sides.
It's easy to see he was a difference.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. In the pass to Williamson. It's Hawkins on the wing. Three-pointer.
That play Hawkins got a jump on.
C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound.
Oh, watch shoot the threes. They bomb in. So the shoot that. Watch the shoot.
So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
CJ had 24, 86. Trey Jones, he could shoot. Middleton had 14. Whitmore had 8. He gonna ball over there. That boy, I don't think he gonna be shit. Alex Sarr, I don't think he gonna be shit. First, I don't think he gonna be shit. Trey Murphy, third, he can ball. And he slash and he stick deep. Yeah, 18. Zion had 13, 7, 6. Queen, the rookie, had 12 and 5. Jordan Poole, 11, he can shoot still. Herb Jones, the man, he can ball, he be balling. Playing on both ends too. Messi almost had a double dub. I'm telling you, Joe Dumars can get them right. They got some pieces in New Orleans, man. It's all up to Zion. If Zion want to come play, he got the perfect core around him. They got the point guard in Fears. Because Fears is a real point guard, and he stick D. They got everything over in New Orleans. They got a nice squad. They got the veteran leadership with Alvarado and Looney. So they got some vets over there. They got everything they need, man. They got this nigga right here. Key. If he come to play 1,000%, they gonna be cold. Because they got the wings, both of their wings can slash and shoot threes and stick D. This is here, young gunslinger Jordan Hawkins. He can shoot threes real good. They got some pieces. You heard it here first. If Zion fat ass come to play, if he come to play, let's go back over to Washington real fast. Though. Washington got some shooters. Because Trey Johnson, they project him to be like a Ray Allen. You know what I'm saying? This is on ceiling Ray Allen. You got Middleton can shoot. McCollum got a banger. Whitmore, he had an all-around game. Smart got the defense. I can't pronounce this cat name, but he stick D and he can slash. They got some pieces over here in Washington, so. Washington hit 18 threes. That's why they shot 44% from 3. They hit 18 threes. Washington got some slingers, gunslingers. First quarter, 19 to 21. Or 20 to 21. First half, 39-42. 26. I held them niggas 16 points in the third quarter. Well, fourth quarter, we both went back and forth. Second half, 52 ahead of my 10. We'll play one more game, move on to bed. Let's play baseball.